James Luckhurst of Project Edward hears from Wilfried Sooth of Securetec with an international take on good practice in drug driving enforcement.
When we look on other countries, we learn that there are procedures that have been changed within the years, within the experience, to make this process faster. There are countries like France, Belgium, Spain, Italy. They are doing confirmation of drug wipe tests in the saliva, in a quick saliva sample taken on the roadside. This will be sent to the lab, and this only takes 10 to 15 minutes to collect a saliva sample. In the UK, and as well in some other countries, UK is not alone on that, police still have to look for a doctor at 2 o'clock or 5 o'clock in the morning to get a blood sample out of the driver, which is not a pleasure for the driver as well. And then it takes months, or even, it takes weeks and months to get a good blood analysis of these results and to get the consequences for the driver to take away the driving license.
Talk us through the evening you spent in Madrid with 2 police officers, because that was pretty effective, pretty impressive, the results that they got.
Yeah, with a saliva sampling after a positive drug wipe result, police forces, they can perform a confirmation sample, an evidence confirmation sample within 20 minutes. Being out with Spanish police forces on the roadside late evening, they collected 5 positive samples and finished the whole process within 1 hour. So 2 policemen can do 5 drug tests and finalize the process within 1 hour, which is much more efficient when you have to go to a hospital, look for a doctor and get out a blood sample of this.
Are there concerns about saliva being perhaps not as good as blood for evidential purposes?
Saliva shows very well that a person has recently consumed drugs, and it's not. We have a very good coincidence about between the impairment and the recent drug consumption. So this is used in many countries, like in Belgium, in Cyprus, in Spain, in Australia since 2005, to make a procedure for against drug driving.
So could it happen in the UK? Could we use saliva evidentially?
There's a need for a legal change to make this happen. The existing legislation will need an additional procedure. So it will not be replaced. Blood sampling will not be replaced by saliva sampling. It's an additional and an easier and a quicker procedure that is offered to the driver and to the police forces to quicker proceed the consequences.
And in your experience, what kind of feedback do you get from drivers? Are they willing to do the saliva route?
Oh, we have a very good, we observe a very good acceptance rate of the drug wipe, but as well of the saliva sampling after positive drug wipe. So in France, for example, 99% of the positive found drivers via drug wipe, they will accept the saliva sample. They will not ask for a blood sample. So that's very good acceptance of this procedure. Nobody wants to get a needle in his arm.